Let me tell you about a term that I think is one of the greatest marketing cons in American construction history. Builder grade. Say it out loud. Builder grade. It sounds like a certification, like aircraft grade aluminum or food grade plastic. Those terms mean something. They imply a standard set by people whose job it was to make sure you did not get hurt. Builder grade means none of that. The term has no formal definition. No regulatory body certifies it. No inspector approves it. According to multiple industry sources, it was originally coined specifically to make low-cost materials sound more desirable to buyers who did not know better. It worked. It is still working. And right now, somewhere in America, a family is signing a $400,000 purchase agreement for a home built almost entirely out of it. I am Alex. This is Built Wrong, and today we are going inside the walls of a new construction home to show you exactly what builder grade means, material by material, and why I personally believe it is the single biggest hidden story in American real estate right now. After our video on the 15-year house went up, a huge number of you wrote in asking the same question. What specifically are they cutting corners on? What is actually in there? We are not talking about countertops and light fixtures today. We are talking about the structural materials, the ones you cannot see, the ones that determine whether your house is still standing in 25 years or quietly rotting behind your drywall. Let's start with lumber, because it is the skeleton of the entire house. And it is where the builder grade problem is most severe. When a volume builder like D.R. Horton or Lenner frames your house, they are almost certainly using what the industry calls whitewood lumber. Whitewood is fast-growth pine, trees harvested at 20 to 30 years old instead of the 80 to 100-year-old growth that built the American homes from the mid-20th century that are still standing today. The difference is not cosmetic. Old-growth lumber is dense, tight-grained, and dimensionally stable. Fast-growth whitewood is soft, moisture-rich, and prone to warping and twisting as it dries after installation. Industry sources, including builders themselves, confirm that whitewood lumber tends to bow and twist over time, and with exposure to moisture, making the walls of the home crooked. That is not something I made up. That is what builders who use the alternative material say about what the volume builders are using in your house right now. Higher quality builders use kiln-dried Douglas fir. It costs more. Volume builders do not use it. You are not told this when you sign the contract. Next, windows. Builder-grade windows are hollow block construction with U-factors, a measure of heat transfer, running as high as 0.50. Industry guidance from construction professionals notes that quality windows are multi-chambered, well-fitting, and specifically designed to eliminate the drafts and moisture intrusion that builder-grade windows allow. Builder-grade windows come in stock sizes and are, by industry accounts, often ill-fitting, meaning gaps between the frame and the rough opening that let air and moisture into your wall cavity. Moisture in a wall cavity is where mold starts. You will not see the gap, you will not see the mold. Not for years. Doors. Nearly all builder-grade interior doors are hollow core, a cardboard honeycomb core sandwiched between two thin sheets of fiberboard. They have no meaningful sound insulation. They are easily damaged. They cannot be refinished. They are light enough that you can feel the difference the moment you pick one up, which is why builders make sure you are not picking them up at the model home, where the doors are solid core. Cabinets. Builder-grade cabinets are particle board with a laminate finish, not plywood, particle board. When particle board gets wet from a slow drip under the sink, from steam in the kitchen, from humidity over years, it swells. The laminate peels. The cabinet fails. Quality cabinets are plywood construction with solid wood doors, soft close hardware, and dovetail drawer boxes. Your builder-grade kitchen has none of that. It has laminate over particle board and basic hinges, and it looks fine on day one, which is the only day it needs to. Carpet. Builder-grade carpet lasts approximately 5 years under regular household traffic. 5 years. On a 30-year mortgage. By year 3, you are already watching it flatten and pill under the furniture. By year 5, you are pricing replacements. This is not a secret. It is documented by builders themselves. It is the expected lifespan of the product they installed in your home. Roofing. The most common roofing material on new construction homes is asphalt shingles. The builder-grade variety carries a rated lifespan of 20 to 30 years under ideal conditions. Architectural-grade shingles can extend that to 50 years. Builder-grade gets you the minimum, and that 20 to 30-year number assumes proper installation, which, as we covered in the inspection trap video, is not something you can take for granted when the roofing crew is being paid by the unit. Here is the thing that makes all of this so hard to fight. Builder-grade materials are not illegal. They are not fraudulent. They meet building code. Building code is the floor, the absolute minimum standard required to obtain a certificate of occupancy. A house built entirely to code is a house built to the lowest standard legally permitted. When a builder tells you their home meets all local building codes, they are telling you exactly as much as they legally have to. They are not telling you it was built well. Those are not the same sentence. The NAHB reported that construction costs accounted for 64.4% of the average price of a new home in 2024, up from 60.8% in 2022. Material costs are rising. Builder margins are under pressure. D.R. Horton's gross margins are above 21%. Something has to give, and it is never the margin. Quick pause. A lot of you have been asking since the model home video where to find the actual material specifications for a home before you buy it. That is one of the things covered in our Home Buyers Audit Guide, how to get the builder's material spec sheet before you tour anything, and what to look for when you read it. Link is in the description. A lot of people have already grabbed it. Check it out. So what does a home that is not built with builder-grade materials look like? Kiln-dried Douglas fir framing instead of whitewood. Plywood sheathing instead of OSB, where moisture exposure is a concern. Multi-chambered windows with low U factors. Solid core interior doors. Plywood cabinet boxes with soft close hardware. Quality carpet with a dense pad or hardwood flooring. Architectural grade roofing shingles. These are not luxury upgrades. They are the materials that were standard in American home construction before volume building turned housing into a product to be optimized for margin rather than built for the people who have to live in it. The reason 90% of new construction homes in America are built with builder-grade materials is not because those are the best materials available. It is because the business model of the volume builder is designed to build to the minimum standard that gets a house sold and then move on. Your house is not a home to them. It is a unit. And once the unit is sold and the warranty window closes, what happens to it is not their problem. Everything else we have investigated on this channel, the inspection failures, the model home theater, the arbitration clause, those are systems built on top of this foundation. The foundation is that the house itself was built with the cheapest materials that would pass inspection. Everything else is downstream of that. Stop assuming new means good. New means it has not failed yet. That is not the same thing. The Home Buyers Audit Guide in the description has a full material checklist, what to ask for, what to look for, and what the difference looks like between builder grade and what you should actually be getting for $400,000. Link is below. If you want to know which specific builders are most associated with these practices, that is exactly what we covered in the blacklist video. Watch that one next. The links are on screen.